I am pleased to invite Jason Virts, who graduates today with a bachelor's degree in data science, magna cum laude, to address our graduates. Mr. Virts.
Okay, let's get going. My time here at Loyola was anything but linear. It was a series of moments where I had to decide over and over again who I was going to be. From the very beginning, my path looked different. I grew up with one parent raising me, the other taken by cancer while I was still in high school. And the parent I had left did not support higher education. I was told that if I chose college, I shouldn't come home. So when I say I chose Loyola, I mean it. Like so many of you, I chose to step into the unknown. I chose to believe in something I could not yet see. I chose to break cycles that told me I could not. When I first arrived in August of 2022 as part of the Ignatius Scholars Program, there was a phrase I kept hearing: "You belong." At the time, I did not believe it, because belonging is not something you can fake. And for most of my life, I had not felt it. And as a first-generation college student, that feeling followed me here. I questioned whether I deserved to be in these classrooms, in these conversations, in this community. I questioned whether I had truly earned my place. But Loyola does not let you sit in those doubts for long. I remember a moment with Assistant Dean Mary Beth Mudrick. She told me something that changed the way I see myself. She said, "You don't just deserve a seat at the table, you built the seat. You crafted it through hardship and resilience, and anyone else at that table would be lucky to have you." That was the moment I stopped waiting for permission to belong, and I started to see it everywhere. I saw it in places I never expected, like event services. I worked there all 4 years, and like any family, it was a little dysfunctional at times, but whose isn't? Through early mornings, late nights, long setups, and even longer breakdowns, it became more than just a job. It became a place where I felt seen, where I felt valued, where I felt like I was actually a part of something. It gave me a sense of belonging in the everyday moments, not just the big ones. I saw it in classrooms that pushed me beyond what I thought I cared about. As a STEM major, I did not expect to find meaning in philosophy. I did not expect Plato or Aristotle to matter to me, but they did. Because Loyola is not just about what you study, it's about how you learn to think, how you learn to question, and how you learn to understand yourself in a bigger world. I began to feel like I belonged not just here, but in my own education. I found that same truth in the people around me. My best friend Mary, who I met freshman year, became a constant in my life when so much else felt uncertain. Then there were faculty like Father Brown, who sees something in you before you see it in yourself. When he told me I was going to lead the first generation retreat my sophomore year, I did not feel ready. I did not even feel capable, but I did it anyway. And it became one of the most meaningful experiences of my time here at Loyola. In that space, I saw what it truly means to be people for and with others. I saw what it looks like when people show up for each other fully and honestly. I saw what belonging feels like when it is real. And I know my story is not the only one like this. Every person sitting here today has their own version of this moment, the moment where things felt uncertain, the moment where continuing felt harder than quitting, the moment where you had to decide if you were going to keep going. Some of us struggled quietly. Some of us had to step away and come back. Some of us were not sure we'd make it to this day at all, but we did. We are here. We are ready, not because our journeys were perfect, but because they were not, because we learned how to keep going anyway. So the question is not whether we belong, it is what we're going to do with that truth. Loyola has prepared us to be more than successful. It has prepared us to be people for and with others, to lead with empathy, to create spaces where others feel seen, valued, and known, to become the kind of people who build bridges for others, just like this place built for us. So, class of 2026, as we step forward into whatever comes next, don't forget what it took to get here. Don't forget the moments that almost broke you. Don't forget the people who help you rebuild. Don't forget that you belong because you proved it to yourself. We made it. Now, let's go set the world on fire. Thank you, everyone.